Hi there, Girl Scout Brownies. This is Mrs. Lori, and I'm your virtual program coordinator. I'm coming to you from my own home here in Roanoke, Virginia. I'm a part of the Virginia Skyline Council, and today I am going to do an activity with you that will help you earn your fun patch, Girl Scouts Future STEMinist. So I'm really excited to get started and jump right in. So here we go. In order to have a future in STEM, or maybe if you're thinking about choosing a career or a job that involves science, technology, engineering, or mathematics, then you have to have a flexible brain. You have to have a mind that you're willing to open yourself up to new challenges and to new explorations and to new things that you can learn, because that's what you have to have in order to have a future in a STEM career. You have to be willing to challenge your mind and to grow your brain and to explore new and exciting things. So to get started, I'm going to read a book to you. This is one of my personal favorites. It's called Your Fantastic Elastic Brain, Stretch It, Shape It. And this is written by Dr. JoAnn Deak, and it's illustrated by Sarah Ackerley. This is a scholastic book, so it can be ordered online or picked up at any local bookstores. So I'm going to read this book to you today about your brain so that you can learn more about it. And then I'm going to give you some tips on how to practice stretching your brain so that you can have a future as a possible STEMinist. So I'm really, really excited to share this with you. I'm going to stop sharing my screen so that you can see the pictures and we can go through this story together. This is one of my personal favorites. I love this. There you go. What does your brain really do? Does it fill the space between your ears? Well, yes, but your brain can do so much more. Your brain helps you think and remember and name what you see and what you hear. It lets you move your body and feel both touch and emotions. Your brain does all the things that makes you you. So what is your brain? Is it a muscle? No, the brain is an organ in your body. It's made up of cells and tissue. The brain controls everything you do, everything you think, everything you feel, even everything you dream. The brain has many parts that do all kinds of different jobs. The cerebellum is the largest part of your brain. It helps you think and speak. The cerebellum is a small part at the back of the brain that helps your muscles to coordinate your movement and your balance so that you can walk, ride a bike, or play tag. The prefrontal cortex, PFC for short, is the part of your brain behind your forehead. It lets you make plans and decisions. The hippocampus is at the center of your brain. It works like a file cabinet to help you store and find memories. The amygdala is a tightly packed group of cells deep within the center of the brain that controls your emotions. Neurons are everywhere in your brain. They are tiny brain cells that make electrical signals to send messages to other cells in your body, telling them what to do. When you were born, you were very little. Your brain was small and not so strong. As you get older, your body grows and gets stronger. As part of your body, your brain grows and learns to do new things. And you can make your brain do even more. Your brain grows very fast during the first 10 years of your life. This is the magic decade when you can help your brain grow faster and be more powerful. Just like lifting weights helps your muscles get stronger, learning new things strengthens your brain. You can give your brain a good workout by trying to learn many different things. Like elastic bands that stretch when you pull them, even things that are hard at first, or that you don't like to do, or that you don't do very well, get easier when you keep trying. Even when you make a mistake while you're learning something new, you are still training your brain. You will remember that mistake and try something else until you get it right. Making mistakes is one of the best ways your brain learns and grows. If you aren't willing to risk being wrong, you won't take the chances that stretch your elastic brain. You can stretch the part of your brain that controls your feelings too. If you are frightened about taking a risk, like learning to swim, finding the courage to put your face in the water stretches your amygdala. It will remind you that you overcame your fear. So you will be braver the next time something scares you, like diving into the water. Learning something new causes the brain to grow more connections among the neurons. With more connections, the neurons can send and receive more messages. These connections help to stretch a part of your brain and make it more elastic so that it can hold more information and ideas. How does the brain stretch and grow? Neuro means that the word it is part of has something to do with the brain. A sculptor molds, shapes, or carves things out of clay or wood or stone. So you shape your brain when you make it bigger by adding new things you know and can do. You are a neurosculptor. When you learn something new, you're building on what you have already learned. In the same way that the muscles in your body work together when you want to lift a heavy object or kick a ball, the different parts of your brain work together when you're learning something new. The amygdala makes you want to learn to play the piano. The cerebrum helps you decide to practice. The cerebellum calls up the memory of watching and listening when your piano teacher showed you how to play a new piece of music. Then your cerebellum sends messages through neurons to the muscles in your wrist, hands, and fingers so that you can hit the right notes. Your brain is working all together. The brain that makes you really is an amazing organ. It controls what you think, do, feel, and remember. Your brain is growing very fast during your first 10 years of life, and now we know that you can help it grow. When you try hard to learn something new, connections grow from neurons and attach to other neurons. Then your brain can send messages faster, making part of your brain bigger and stronger. Making mistakes really helps you learn because your brain keeps trying new things and stretching until you figure out the answer to your problem. You are shaping a more elastic brain when you learn new things that build on what you already know. The more different kinds of things you learn and think about, the more you can learn, know, and enjoy. The harder you try without giving up, the more you will learn. You really can train your brain to be fit and strong and to keep stretching and growing throughout your whole life. The end. Thank you for joining me and listening to your fantastic elastic brain. I really hope you enjoyed the book as much as I do. And now I'm going to share some ideas with you on how you can stretch your brain. And you can choose one of these activities or maybe even one that you think of on your own. And then you can earn your future STEMinist fun patch. So here we go. I'm going to share my screen with you again. And we're going to talk about some different things that you can do to stretch your brain. So these are just some ideas. If you research and you find more on your own, you're welcome to do them. But these are just some tips and suggestions from me. Think about maybe trying to put together a puzzle or completing a puzzle. That is one way that you can work on stretching your brain. Trying a challenging game like chess. Taking a risk. So anytime that you take a risk, like learning a new activity, such as swimming, that can help to stretch your brain. Learning to play a new instrument, learning a new language, or even trying out a new sport. These are all ways that you can stretch your brain, kind of like you saw in the book, Your Fantastic Elastic Brain, and that can really help you have a future in a STEM career, in science, technology, engineering, or mathematics. Like I stated at the beginning, you have to be willing to stretch your brain to take on a future in STEM. I would love for you to reach out to me or reach out to us here at the Virginia Skyline Council. Or if you have any questions about this activity that I went through with you today, or about how to purchase your fun patch, you can reach out. Or if you want to share what you've learned, or maybe send in pictures of you taking on a challenging activity that maybe we read about in the Fantastic Elastic Brain, or maybe you trying out one of the activities that I suggested, please feel free to reach out to me. You can contact me, Mrs. Lori, at the email address that you see there on your screen. And if you're not already a part of us here at the Girl Scouts, we would love for you to join. Or if you already are a member, now is your time to renew your membership. There at the website address there on your screen. Go there right now to learn more information about joining or renewing. Thanks for joining me today, and I hope that you successfully earn your future STEMinist fun patch. Bye, Girl Scout Brownies.